What is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, my mic is a little low, I think. Mic check 1, 2, 3. How's everyone doing? I fixed a little bit of the camera because before you could see my monitor, which is a little unprofessional. A little bit. I fix it. Alright, well, let's say hello to everybody. Arson, what's up? Shadowclaw, Rishi, Machu. Machu, I feel like I owe you a PM for something. I feel like I think I send you something from the giveaway. What's up, Dylan? J Epstein. Suzex, how's it going? Perpnix. So, what an insane day. Today has been definitely an insane day. Definitely was a little distracted at work. Trying to basically see history happen live before us. I'm not a Smex man, I'm just a man, Shadowcall. What's up, Edgar? What's up, Syndikill? How much is the shipping? Yeah, I didn't get the shipping yet. DM me again later. I did all the domestic stuff. There's 2 international. I need to take care of those. Sorry. What tier is Sriracha plus cilantro? Sriracha plus cilantro together? And what? I'm trying to imagine what dish has those both together. I love sriracha. Cilantro I could do without. And for some people, cilantro tastes like soap. There's like a genetic deficiency if you can't taste cilantro, you end up tasting soap. So that's a little weird. I need a double. I didn't even update the build command, so give me a second, yo. Thank you, Suzex. Underrated cilantro and sriracha? Why do they have to go together? Man, I miss the thockiness of the inks in this build. Alright, cool. So I got the right switches. Thanks, Machu. Yeah, it took me, legitimately, it took like 4 hours to pack and ship everything. I had to DM everybody, had to get all the addresses, and then I had to list that all on a spreadsheet. I tried to import it to be smart, to do it like in batch, and that didn't work. Unfortunately, oh, work on level 1. I think that's 10 push-ups, right? Damn it. I just started my story, dude. Alright. Was it, I think level 1 is push-ups, level 2 is jumps, level 3 is squat. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Oh, my God. One of the dials is all messed up. Cilantro and pho and tacos? What? The music's on. I turned down the gate. Or turned up the gate. You shouldn't be hearing me breathe. If I'm still breathing, I'm just breathing heavy today. It's just one of those days. Bro, real quick, I don't know if I put on deodorant. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna be right back. I didn't want to smell because I had to deal with that myself. I don't want to smell myself during the stream. And push-ups can break a sweat a little bit. Sorry, that was awkward. Alright, I'm gonna grab a track. You should hear it now. Turn off this music. Is the music on? Let me check. I don't think it is, actually. 1 second. Damn, you got chat restricted just because you suggested a raid? That's messed up. I'm sorry. All right. Ugh. I forgot how I did my music before, but I need to fix it. So pull this down. Unmute that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I worked out yesterday, so my arms looking a little more juicy than usual. Fucking look soft. I ain't got no shoulders. We'll work on that. See, I'm fat. Trust me. Alright, so what was I saying? Yeah, today was a fucking weird day. It was a scary day. History was made today. Music still going? I paused music. Left one looks bigger than the other one. Sus. Don't call me out like that, dude. That's normal, okay? That's normal. JHD, dude, I feel that. It's hard because you don't really go outside. You don't even get that like normal exercise you usually would, like walking around. Like if you have school, and usually people don't know or people don't think about it, but walking from class to class, that's exercise. Arnold presses, yeah. I don't often do seated. I think it's on my push day. I do so much bench, and by the time I get to a shoulder exercise, I'm like burnt. I tried to do like seated presses yesterday, and I got to like 6 to 8 reps instead of the 10. Let me update the build command real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. We're building a Brutal today. It's gonna be a Hotswap one, so it ain't gonna be that long. But someone requested it. I'll oblige. I don't know. I don't want to blossom Darian. Just let him enjoy, man. What's up, David? And I'll grab what peak has it? I'll put DMG on there. Brutal Lich. Brutal along with the other affordable boards fell off. Why do a $200 entry level when you can do a $100 entry level, you know? And that is what killed it. Yeah. It's the like the dirt cheap entry level just took over. Let's just say that as Brutal. Oh my god, Rishi. Oh my god. Alright. Silica gel. Throw that away. Make sure you dispose of it properly. NK65E alphas sound amazing. For what it is, it's super good. But the stabs, of course, sound like utter booty. Why is there a bag of nothing? These are not all mine, Perpniks. People send me these to build on stream. Alright, I need to get my espresso for the day. The coffee been hitting me too hard lately though. I would drink it before stream and then I can't sleep. Yeah, I do commissions, Perpniks. I have one of those, the instant espresso machines where you put in a little capsule, which coffee snobs will hate because it's not real espresso. I'm gonna mute this while I unzip. Alright, let's pull this out. And I don't know, I thought all y'all would notice, but my camera up here, this camera was filming in 24p and my shutter speed was 1/60. I broke the rules of cinematography and no one noticed. It wasn't smooth as butter. Today I fixed it. It's smooth as butter. But to be honest, no one notices little things like that. We ain't got no polyfill on this one. Client wanted a shelf liner, so I believe the shelf liner will help the Brutal60 because it sounds a little bit more hollow than the rest of them. Eat the gel. I don't want to die, dude. We did make cold brew yesterday from some of the blue bottle coffee. My fiance made it, so I'm not sure what she did, but I think they were pre-ground. We need to get like a home grinding thing because blue bottle's been hooking up with a lot of cafes. So first, we're gonna do the Brutal60 build, and then we'll do some switch testing. I got the Lavenders here that people have been talking about a lot. My favorite plate material is gonna be Palm, and then close after FR4 for accessibility, and then PC out of the more flexible materials. We got 2 GAT caps. I opened one of them, but one of them looks to be yellow and one of them seems to be orange. These were sent to me by Divinity. Thank you so much for your support, Divinity. And make sure that you buy your lube, your stabs, other KVD fans type products from Divinity because they ship from Los Angeles. You don't got paid like the $15, $20 international shipping. You don't have to wait for your product to go from China to Japan to whatever and finally get to you. You get shipped straight out of LA and get it real fast. So check out Divinity. The info's down here. I think it's under the donations. The code that I give you, Andy, gives you 5% now, around 3%. So you get a little discount. Help yourself out, helps me out. KVD67 in stock right now, should I get? I'd rather go NK65E than a KVD67 right now. Yeah, so the Lavenders I've been told, we'll do this later, but the Lavenders I've been told, they're a little bit deeper than regular JWK because of the full nylon. But I've been hearing mixed accounts. Some people saying that they're a little scratchier than JWK. And my JWK Giants, they're also full nylon. They're not scratchy at all, virtually frictionless. It's a little unfortunate that's scratchy, but we'll see. GAT caps sound scratchy as hell. I did test one. They do sound very scratchy. I'm not sure what the intent of it is because the stem is very different. Oh yeah, Darren, wait so I can get like an account. I mean, I could use it in a Hotswap. I've just been like lazy. So before y'all lose your minds, we're doing ANSI with this build. And that just so happens that when people hit me up to build something and they're newer, they're likely to build with ANSI. So don't freak out. Just let people use what they know. They're basically alpacas and new Durocks might cop. New alpacas gonna be glossy. Dude, I don't know why they keep fucking with alpacas, dude. Alpacas are good. Why mess with a good thing, you know? It always sounds good on paper, you know? They change something. You can only find giants in an international vendor. JWK giants are not able to be found. It's really unfortunate. But just get JWK, dude. You're not gonna like lose it. If you want, like, I feel like if you do a Milky Top JWK, it's gonna sound a little bit deeper. So it's pretty good. If you like that. Yeah, but in terms of like today's events, dude, things that transpired in multiple cities has been an eye-opening experience. The frustration of the people, as well as the differences in people's education and their way of thinking. Like the people that stormed the Capitol today, they definitely believed in their cause. And it's not something we can just ignore, I don't think. We can't just be like, oh, they're dumb. No, they're people. They're part of the same country. Flexing the IP12? What do you mean? Shadow Call, I know. There's a lot of switch options. So right now I do here's the wire, you know. So you put it on the flat back and then you go, oh, IP12, like iPhone 12. I get it now. I thought you were talking about like the IP, you know, the water resistant. Because this shit is not water resistant, man. They lied to you. They say it's waterproof, but no. If you get water damage, to be like, we didn't say proof, fool. We said resistant. You fuck up. You mess it up. So no warranty for you, motherfucker. Source, that happened to me. If the water sensors trigger, you're GG'd. So the politic, okay, today, man, at the Capitol, some people, they were like, we don't think the Biden won, the Trump won, okay? Okay, they stole it. They stole the election, okay? They stole it. So you get out. It's Trump Nation, fool. And despite the fact that we see the number, we see the vote, we see the counting, and we live in reality, you know, the Biden, he the one. But no, everyone like Trump #1. In what world? He lost. Just take the L, fool. Just take it. Dude, I asked him for the whole stream. Dude, I tried it before and I like lost breath. Straight up. How's the static journey going? Everything's ticking. Everything is ticking. Everything. But at least we got the technology where they're now popping, I guess. Yeah, we can try making it a community goal or something. Alright, that's good enough for me, man. Alright. Oh shit, dude. I feel bad for the client. Because, real talk, I use my phone as a backdrop because I'm an asshole like that. There's fucking 5 O-rings in here. So, they got fucking juked, dude. They legit got juked. I'm trying to think. Because even if I take the extra O-rings from the obliterate, I can talk to the client and like share them. But that's still not. How many screws is it? We'll open it up. We'll deal with that in a second. We'll deal with that in a second. I don't know what they got from RMM. I haven't talked to them about that. I just need a flat surface to work on. So I'll do the stat. We'll figure it out. I can get him some extra O-rings. Yeah, the Savage comes with extra. So did the Obliterated. It's in the board? Okay, okay. Okay, good, Supreme. Yeah, I see it. Alright, we're good. I was about to be like, yo, you got fucking scammed? You good. What was silent stems? I do have silent stems, I just haven't used them. I don't really like tactile or silent tactiles or silent in general. Silent stabs. What was silent stabs? Oh, I mean, if you want quiet, you can go do the thing. This is too bright. I look like a ghost. I look like goddamn Edward Cullen up in this, dude. Look at how little sun I've gotten. Oh my god. I feel self-conscious now, dude. I look like a freaking vampire. So we need Bacchius Leonard be the inks, my friend. It's always the inks. Always. Thanks for follow Piomong. I think I muted my shark alert. Let me turn that back on. Y'all need to hear these sounds. Supreme Tide, thank you for the follow. Sushi Master, thank you for the follow. Punch of Slime said, America Monka S. I know. It's quite distracting, quite saddening that these things do not need to happen. But the man in charge set the narrative that it's us versus them, so everyone's always on edge trying to pick a fight. And today's fight ended up with someone dying. And that did not need to happen at all. Look at the link. GB Mercutio. Let me see. This looks like... Why would you do this to yourself? I hate boards without punctuation. I can't deal with it. Where did I put my finish steps? Let me just put it on this box. I do have a 50% board, but that has full alphas. It has the Has the punctuation? I can't deal without the punctuation. Without punctuation is a bad time. The disrespect for the gat caps. It's just the box, bro. Ink in palm is amazing. It's my favorite sound. And I'm really sad that I don't have a daily board that has a palm plate that fits inks. JWK and FR4 just don't hit the same. And I have a palm plate for my Polaris, but the inks don't fit. A lot of people put milky housing on their switches. It changes the sound and feel. Mostly the sound. I wouldn't worry about it for your first board, Shadow. Just pick a damn switch, dude. Just pick one, use it, and then try a different one. Edgar, did the palm plate from Time Relapse work? Sorry, I didn't read this. Try the always switch mechanic keys. I have the always switch looped actually. It's part of my bag. I have a bag of lube switches here. Quite a few of them. We'll test that later. The issue is the plate openings or the switch openings are too small, and so the inks don't snap in. So to check that, you would have to actually install it into a board, like solder it. What switches have I not tried? I haven't tried a lot of like Kale. I don't know. A lot of the other novel key switches I haven't tried.
Oh my.
Nathan, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you. These snap. Do they snap, and do they snap the same as like any other switch? Because like I've had palm plates where they work mostly, and then when I put it into a plate into a PCB where the PCB has some rigidity pushing back, it just fell right out. Yeah, let me know when you solder into it. I don't trust just putting it in, because the Polaris one I had, it mostly fit without soldering it in, and then once I soldered it, GG, these all fell out. I haven't tried TTC Gold Pinks. You let me know in 4 to 6 months. I could forge my own palm plate in 4 to 6 months. My buddy's working on like dialing in the measurements to do palm plates. I'm gonna get plates from him. He's in pretty good. Interesting. That's good news. Unfortunately, I won't hold my breath until you build with it. You'll be back in a few days. You going on vacation, Shadowclaw? The key palm plate, for example, is way too tight. Ooh, yeah. It's weird because the palm plates I've had, it doesn't feel like it's too tight. It almost feels like it's too loose because it doesn't snap in. But I feel like it's because the switch isn't even getting in at all. But it really confuses me. Palm is material. It's either white or black. It's a very flexible plate material. Your standard plates will be brass and aluminum. You can get FR4, which is the material of your PCB, which is not as flexible, but it is also non-metal. Palm plates, on the other hand, are very, very plastic. Not very rigid at all. And it produces a different sound and feel. Oh, that is definitely too tight, Pedker. That is how my FR4 plates from JLC PCB in the last run were. That's how they were. It like created a tactile feeling in the leaf. It was so bad. I'm not even sure if those switches are damaged or not. Oh no, oh my fucking god. Again, it just fell out. Why? Why, man? Why? I need a better, like, tool. Is Moe Black worth the price? No. When you can get glorious pandas or whatever for like way cheaper, glorious pandas are not worth it. Or Moe Black's not worth it. They're an expensive switch. If you've already tried Holy Pandas, then yeah, you can try out the Moe Blacks because they are more tactile. But if you just want a really tactile switch, there's cheaper alternatives. I mean, if you just want tactile, because like tactile, you don't have to worry about smoothness all too much, because the leaf is gonna have friction anyway, or the stem, the interaction with the stem and the leaf is gonna have friction anyway. What's up, Kid Aizen? Chào bạn, Kid Aizen YouTube. Khỏe không, khỏe không? What's up, frequency? I don't mean to flex my phone. I'll put it away. I probably look like some kind of idiot. Oh, I got a work email. Yeah, silence my phone. What's good, Lakers? Just experienced a hell of a day with the current events. But so did everyone else. Nah, dude, I don't want to flex. That's not what I want to be known for. It's the start of a new semester now, right? Because winter break just ended. I am on that schedule anymore, so I don't even know. But your boy's bonus did come from work. It was as much as I expected during a pandemic, but I got something. I had In and Out today, which is like the opposite of what you had. Just had pho. On the note of Asian American heritage, y'all seen the story of the two mahjong girls, man? And they try to change the mahjong. They be like, this does not represent myself. No, they don't talk like that. They talk more like, well, I have found my girls, and this game doesn't represent my interests, so we're just gonna change it to like things I know, and charge $450. And it's just because I'm an entrepreneur, you know. So yeah, they're fucking remaking mahjong. Like, what the actual fuck is that? They changed all the symbols, and they're charging a ridiculous amount of money now. Their reasoning was so ass backwards. Try to bedazzle it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bedazzle. I remember that whole thing with like bedazzling the shit out of everything.
Follow.
Man, these young girls gentrifying everything. That's true, dude. Just because they can. It's the worst. I'm seeing it happen with my own eyes. I ain't happy about it. Something icon. Yeah, I'm Sony gang though. Did they change the bamboos to boba straws? I wish. At least boba is like Asian-ish. The Mijang guy and telling you how to eat pho? Yeah. Oh my god. They don't have culture, so they try to take ours. It's just sad. Does that look stupid? I agree. Ain't even look good. And is overpriced. Like, what the hell, dude? How you about to steal someone's culture and then sell it back to them at that price? So that was the Michang. Not trying to be racist, but it often is. Fun fact: when you post you see on Instagram about mahjong is made by someone I went to school with. You went, bro? You went to school with those girls, or you know someone? You know through a third party. You know someone who knows someone that knows those girls. Colonialism. I just think it's tone deaf. There's ways for them to do this without offending the shit out of everybody. Nikon Homie, thank you for the follow. And Natego, thank you for the follow. I think I got you. All right, Nathan, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. The post that rips on the 3 girls? Oh, the person who wrote the post. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, you know them? We'll handle the business. Yeah, I saw that, and like everyone's up in arms. There are actually some Asian Americans that don't disagree with what they did, calling us snowflakes, which is always an interesting argument. Because I do agree that sometimes we can go too far with the cancel culture, but this is pretty obviously a situation where they're trying to take advantage of our culture.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
Where's the other stem? Shit. Okay. I'm trying to monetize it for their own gain. Rip on the set, he said GB review style. We'll do that. Maybe if we got time. You can change it, but don't call it mahjong? Yeah, for real. Just come up with a new game. You're smart. Oh shit, where'd the stem go? Talking about culture is always weird. Always weird, champ. Yeah. For me, as a Vietnamese American, talking about culture, especially in the light of politics, because that's a topic today, right? A lot of older Vietnamese Americans, they support Trump for various reasons, and typically the younger people don't agree. So it's hard to see events like today and know that some of our like uncles and aunties and moms and dads side with the people storming a freaking federal building, no matter how little sense it makes. Yeah. I'm sad about it too, Gosu. My dad has always been different though, so he like understands. And he's not part of that group. But I'm sure if I talk with enough of my relatives, I'm gonna run into someone that is really thinking in the old ways. And I did get, it's been a few like family parties prior to COVID, especially during the election time, where it got a little weird about who's gonna vote for who. Makes a Christmas dinner hella awkward, dude. Hella awkward. Best we can do is talk to our parents and stuff, if they're willing to listen, and explain things. There's actually a lot of like kind of infographics or easy like tips on how to say things, especially if you don't like fully speak the language fluently. Arc Studio. Arson, can you drop her a link real quick? I don't own any of those, but I might recognize it if you drop a link. Dylan says my V family parties always have the uncles and aunties arguing with each other over politics. Yeah. How much of the party is politics? And how much of the party is karaoke? T, don't call me Andrew. That's not my legal name, bro. Nobody calls me Andrew.
Heck yeah, somebody
One time,
follow.
Mi-chang teacher was trying to like get my attention. He's trying to act like a authoritative father figure, and he said Andrew Nguyen. I was like, I yelled at it. I was like, yo, that's not my name. I didn't say yo, but I yelled at him back. Like, that's not my name. And legally it's not, all right? So sit down, fool. Just kidding. A lot of it is eating, yeah. I know like Filipino parties have the magic microphone for karaoke. Sit down, fool. Imagine like elementary school Andy talking like that. It'd be hella funny if he said yo. I was a much different kid in school. Alright, let me take a look at this. That looks cool. It looks dumb because there's a block on the bottom. Got the Air Fork one. I couldn't afford the Air Fork one, man.
Heck yeah, somebody.
I literally
follow.
had the Air Fork one because I couldn't afford the Fork. It said F-O-R-K. Wait, how did Mijang say your name? Oh, what? Most of I grew up saying New Win. But I know it's wrong. Technically it's wrong. I'll pull up this. Where's our keys? I'm confused. Why do I have so many windows open? Yeah, I'm used to saying New Win. Technically it's not. It's Wing, but whatever is easier for people to say. Oh, here it is. This is tripping me out. New Guyan. One time I actually got a neighbor calling the cops on me, bro. I was listening to Drake at about 40% volume off of like cheap Walmart desktop speakers. And she fucking called the cops on me, bro. She said to the cops that I was having a party. I opened the door. It's me and my boss. I wasn't wearing boxers. I was wearing like shorts that look like boxers. Hair's not done. I'm by myself. And she said I was having a party and I got a noise complaint. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And she wasn't even Mijang, dude. She was like Asian. I was like, sister? What the hell? Chị? Tại sao? We should call you Andy Newegg after all those 3080s. Dude, I don't even hit the new 3080s anymore. I did cop 2 37s today and then I canceled one. Cause I copped the 3070 Strix in white. And the 3070 AFE is $500, right? And the AIBs are a little bit more. But this freaking 3070 was $780. And the bundle on Newegg, it was paired with a $300 Intel motherboard. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get stuck with this. I'm not even gonna be able to find a homie that wants this. Did the cops say? Did they laugh? They said, just turn down the sound because they technically have to answer every noise complaint, even if they think it's stupid. So basically they said, just shut your neighbor up by turning down the volume. Scammer deals for sure. They like force you into the combo. Because no one's going to want a $300 Intel Mobo, dude. Giveaway? Fuck no, dude. You swear I can give away GPUs. Y'all got... If y'all want... Sorry, I left this on. If y'all want giveaways for tech stuff, y'all need to help me get the follower count up and the subs up. We need to hit at least 10k on YouTube before I start getting free stuff. But I will be doing PC content soon. I want to go over my SFF PC build, my thought process behind it, my mistake on going on Discord VC and doing a live build, allowing everyone to talk. It was a fucking shit show. How am I getting these cards? I go on Newegg, dude. Newegg tweets. They tweet when they're going to drop. And you just refresh and pray. Because there's actual public bots now that can bot Newegg. I don't use these bots. I just go manually because I couldn't give a damn. I couldn't give more. I don't need it for myself. I buy it for friends. Like I legit buy for friends. I sell to a private server that I'm in until everyone gets sorted. But they often don't want the longer cards. Everyone's on SSF PC. So I only grab the longer cards, the bigger cards, if I'm already there, and everything else sold out. Like 3080 today just evaporated. They removed his emote. Yeah, that fool is a fucking asshole. So if y'all didn't know, the PogChamp guy is a staunch Trump supporter.
Got somebody subscribe.
And he's like super vocal. He's like deep Trump supporter. He's not just like reasonable. He's all on Twitter be blasting like, yo, the election was a fraud, blah blah blah. The government's a lie, and all that stuff. So apparently they removed his emote because this is the guy that made the face for PogChamp. What's up, Rooney? Just chilling today. We're doing a Hotswap build, so I can take my time, I guess. I don't know. I figured out my PC too. Remember, if y'all seen the last stream, every time I plugged the USB, it would short. My USB speakers would go zzz, zzz. And prior to that, it was actually turning off my cam links. And I figured out what the problem was. And I knew the problem, but I just didn't have a way to identify how to solve it. What about the chess tournament called PogChamps? Well, they'll go down the list. But Twitch probably is a bigger platform where they want to separate themselves from that kind of thing. I didn't do the Twitch Switch testing yet. We'll do that at the end. I want to finish this build first. Robe keys, nice. You got 5900X. I almost regret. I think I regret my 5950 a little bit after I realized exporting a whole ass 4K timeline, 30 minutes long, while playing Cyberpunk, and it still didn't use more than 50% of the CPU. I definitely am using an overkill PC. But you got 3082, that's sick, dude. Congratulations, Robo. My PC's still better, but congratulations. Just kidding. Yours will have better gaming performance. Rishi says, so you have a new problem with your computer every stream? Well, the problem always existed. I've been like kind of guessing and checking, try to work around it. But now I know the problem. And it's because of the USB hubs. Not a physical USB hub, but the fact that in your computer, the ports are routed to two separate hubs. If you have too many things connected to one of the hubs, it overloads it. And this is especially true on a smaller motherboard, which I have. An X570i. $3080 restock is gonna be hard. It's miners got right now. Mining is very profitable because the Bitcoin value went up. So there's rumors that the manufacturers are just selling straight to miners in mass. What's up, Killer Rack? 5800X has been pretty easy to cop. So I'm glad you got one. Need a paper towel, so I will be right back. And wash my hands of the lubes, grab paper towel. What's up, Nick? Not gonna lie, I did stick my hand in my armpit in the beginning of the stream, and then I wasn't sure if it smelled rank or not, so I just went upon deodorant. So quite literally today, I smelled a little bit, maybe, probably, perhaps. I'm glad I can entertain you, Shadowclaw. They get sick, but the fucking stab is sticking, along with the rest of my boards. I got the solder plate and PCB in. I straight up bought a whole ass Vega bundle to get the solder plate and PCB. But unfortunately, I only have an aluminum plate. I wish I had a PC plate as one of the options. So I have two aluminum plates, one for Hotswap and one for solder. And then another Hotswap. So I have fucking 3 aluminum plates. And someone like me, man, I get really bored. So I want to test things. I can't if all I have is aluminum. You just put a band-aid in my stats because don't stat sticking. Like you did band-aid mod or band-aid inside like the Epsilon/Holy mod. Nick, you can buy it, but you might as well let me test it first with the vents. It's a clean looking board. It's just, man, I feel poor again, as always. What 65% custom build has a good upgrade path? There's not really upgrade paths in this hobby, dude. One day you might be feeling a 65, one day you might be feeling a 60. But if we're talking about like the ability to change plates and change up the mounting, maybe it'd be the Constellation. Band-aids inside. So you did the Epsilon. Okay, so you did the Epsilon / Holy mod. That works. That works until the freaking Band-aid moves. So I hope that you don't experience what I experienced, which is it's still ending up ticking. I fucking hate it. All right, so I need the PCB. Let me test this bad boy. Okay. The adhesive. I have to check my. I can check right now actually. One second. It's a good question. So this is 100% ticking right here. Yes, Shadow. Oh, that is bright as fuck. All right. That's a lovely tick. So I'll examine. If I can find my keycap. I do have the hyperglides in. They're in a box. I can pull them for the testing too. Alright, let's take a look at this. Did they dislodge? They moved a little, yeah. I can't really show you. I can barely see. They kind of like separated from the housing a bit. From the stem. Yeah, we can throw them into the testing, but they're just going to sound like retools. Everyone I talked to said it's just a more consistent batch of retools. And I defer to my friends that I trust. Should one Band-Aid mod their Durock V2 stabilizers? If you're talking about Band-Aid on the PCB, I don't like that, but it's definitely a preference thing. I need test PCB. You can't JWK FFF? What that mean? Places to get GMK sets? Depends on which set. Different vendors run different sets. Mech group buys. Google mech group buys. MECH group buys. If someone can grab the link in the chat, it shows the running GMKs, and you just join their email newsletter. You'll get updates as to when they go live, or you can join my Discord, and then we do post when the extras drop. You got buried, Kaylee? Sorry. I just don't do Band-Aid mod on any steps. But there is a group of people that are trying to do the Epsilon / Holy mod, which is putting a piece of Band-Aid inside the stem where the wire goes to kind of circumvent the ticking. I haven't had great success with it. Both of the boards I've used it in both ended up ticking. But it's a move to try. Okay, what am I doing? I keep getting distracted. FFF, I don't think it's sold by US vendors, as far as I can tell. Yeah, there is lube that is better for preventing rattle, and I'm gonna wait for low stacks to try it, cause yo, it's fucking $40 for 5 mil or 5 grams, and that's a lot of fucking money. Because I've lubed with 205G0 and it goes through it so fast. So I'm not stoked about spending $40 and knowing I'm gonna use like $5 of lube on every every set of
Heck
stabs.
yeah, somebody follow.
$40 for 5 grams, but yeah, it's still expensive as hell because it's coming. It's just expensive and has to ship. So I don't know, man. That's a lot of money. I ain't made that kind of dough. Dude, why is my window not showing? Hold on. There you go. Sounds weird like selling drugs. Come on, Keely. Do I look like someone that sells drugs? Come on now. I look straight edge AF. Boring AF. I'm glad you like its SD large. It's a great board to start with. You're not going to gain too much more by going to anything else. If you're happy with that, be happy with it, stay happy with it. Maybe buy some new keycaps and try a different form factor. Try a 60. This is Instant 60 PCB, which is Hotswap. It's not DZ60. I don't think a DZ60 is. I don't know. Brutal60 is compatible with a lot. Pandas, send it one more time because I can't scroll. I'm gonna lose the chat. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the screen. I have a couple more expensive boards. I think I like the Savage more, honestly. Savage is hard to beat for the price. I just didn't love the aesthetics. Milky Top Gateron yellows and a Vega with aluminum plate. Well, Milky Top Gateron yellows are nice. So you can't go wrong no matter what you put them into. I don't think there is a plate material where that sounds bad. To answer your question there. So you won't have to worry about it. What you'll gain by going to another switch will be smoothness. But I really like the Gateron yellow sound, especially the Milky Top black bottom. The full Milkies are a little bit more scratchy. Oh, this is already on control. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, resend it, Keely. It's just a lot going on tonight, man. Try my best to read it, but if I scroll up, I'm never gonna catch up. Is black on white Hangul more shined or my white and black? I use Hangul in every situation, if I can, except if the board is like Japanese or something. If the board has like cultural elements that are like opposite of Korean, I won't. But for the most part, I use it all the time. Oh, yo, they did one of these keys as mute. GMMK Pro is gonna be a solid budget board.
Heck
It's not gonna
yeah,
beat the
somebody
SAS 75,
follow.
and it shouldn't. But it's cool for something you can get earlier, as long as they can meet their deadline, their timeline. Which one is more shined? The Hangul shined if I use it all the time, right? Yo, my black on white minimal or black on white Hangul, I like turned it into light and I was like, oh my god, that's a mirror. But that's all good. I just use my keycaps. Gummy worm TKLs is usually better, but I'm gonna talk about my buddy Bueno, Mr. Bueno Builds, and he and I both kind of agree that if the board is compatible with top mount and can be gummy O-ring mounted, it ends up not sounding very different versus a board that is designed for gummy O-ring. You know what I mean? If you can jerry rig it to work, then it'll work. But will it be a banger? Probably not. Gummy worm is a friction mounting mount where the change this. You sandwich the board together, right? So right here where the plate and PCB interact with the top and bottom, it'll be held together with a long O-ring or rubber band, and that is what's holding it together. So there's less metal on metal contact. So that's what a gummy O-ring mount is. I don't mind larger companies coming in because it's just going to add more supply. Because if you come into the hobby and you try to get the SAS 75, you're not going to get it. There's like a very little chance that you'll hit without having been here for a while. And if you miss it, you have to wait another damn year. Nah, that sucks, bro. So having GMK come up with essentially a freaking Sat 75 copy that's gonna satiate most people that are coming into the hobby because they don't need that high-end endgame shit. That's good. And the people that want a Sat 75, they're gonna get Sat 75. They'll wait the year. But if you come into the hobby and you really like a certain type of board and there's only one option and it's gone, you're just gonna leave. You're gonna be like, screw it, I don't even need keyboards. I'm gonna just go back to using my Corsair, Razer, whatever. I agree, Glizzo. It's just an option. Before keyboards, what I do? I was into cameras. I'll be going back to cameras, audio, and computers. I learned a lot in building my SFF PC. I want to share that with y'all. Wait, what did Kaylee see? Kaylee has crazy eyesight, bro. He be telling me where I'm missing a joint and what letter it is. I'm a camera nerd, as you can tell. Like, this frame right here and this audio, this whole thing is not by accident. Right? I put a lot of time and effort into making sure this is clean. Like, look at me. Look at my eye is hella in focus, is crisp, is sick, top tier. Because I care about things like that. Because I'm a camera nerd. What else that? My Nintendo DS can record a video just as good. Alright, Gil needs to be muted. They can record videos? What? What are you talking about?
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
So crisp you can see the pores in my face. So crisp you can see the booger in my nose. So crisp you can tell me when I have nose hair sticking out, which is often. Which makes me self-conscious and makes me want to not use the camera. But I was kidding, dude. I was kidding. Yeah, I was kidding. Don't mean him. He's gonna leave and never come back. David was like, yo, there's a chance for me to mute somebody. Dude, undo it. Undo it. He's gonna go cry. But Jex, yeah, just hit me up with questions. How you trying to upgrade it? I keep going back and forth like, yo, I honestly want... It's dumb because I'd be side grading. But right now I have a Sony a6600 for the top down. I almost want to use a Sony a7C up there because it's a smaller form factor and lighter. So I can use it with my Elgato multi-mount and use my full frame lenses. But that'd be so dumb. Extremely dumb. Because I'm going to lose $200, $300 selling off these cameras. Which I'm not going to get back. Any board in 2020 that surprised me in sound and feel? The KB75, dude. If you remember that stream, I put it together and I was like, what the fuck is this? How does this not sound like shit? It's not a new board in 2020. Oh. It's been around for a minute. Like, the Vega was not a surprise to me. The Vega was going to be a banger. We knew this. KBD75, yeah. Vega is Pog, but we knew it was going to be Pog because the Polaris was a hit. KBD75 actually sound good for real, dude, right? Wait, oh, I need another stab here. Did AI03 design the KBD75?
Yeah, somebody follow.
I know I did the KBD67 Mark II and the 8X. I didn't know about 75. Thank you, Daniel. It didn't have foam. I don't think it had foam. It was a brass plate, and I used NK Tri-Blacks. Oh, the Vega. Okay, yeah. I misunderstood Rishi. AI03 always hits, man. He's keyboard Jesus. Do I lift? Sometimes. I have dumbbells over here. think I've been known to pick things up and put them down on occasion. Yeah, the 67 Mark II is kind of just a holdover board. I like the sound and feel of the Savage 65 more than the 67 Mark II. Sorry, Rishi. Somebody asked. I need to exercise more though. I was able to do some chest workout yesterday. So I did flat bench, incline, shoulder press, and some curls. And then I do push-pull legs. So the next workout will be lateral raises, bent over rows, pendlay rows, and one-arm dumbbell rows. Maybe some deadlifts. You're liking your Tofu V2. I never got into the Tofu V2 because like the whole issue with KVD fans telling people to just rip off the USB-C port didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. Have I looked in the KVD 67 Lite? No, but it's gonna be a good board. It's gonna be good enough. I don't have a picture of my setup. Oh, maybe I can explain it to you. Or I have a phone. So I have a multi-mount with a flex arm to get it up and over. So it's up and over. And then behind that, I just have a regular multi-mount going behind my monitor. Yeah, multi-mount behind my monitor. So there's two clamps, one here and one here. That's all it is. After getting endgame boards, the KVD67 has become a loop deck switch tester. You use a board as a loop station? That's kind of extra. You're welcome, Rooney. This is not a new setup. Other people do this too. The engineering coming in handy. So here's the thing, like Elgato makes overpriced products. The Stream Deck is extremely overpriced and doesn't do much. All the key light that they sell is also extremely overpriced, but they were the first to market, and they were very specific in use case, which is streaming. So there were other mounts that could do this kind of thing, but it wasn't tall enough, it wasn't modular enough, and it was just so ugly and bulky. What they did was like, okay, you pay us, you know, just spend a little bit of money, you know, spend maybe $30, $50 more than you would elsewhere, and you just buy our stuff and it works for streaming. And most people aren't like me, where they're like, oh, I want to mess around with it, I want to try to tweak it, I want to mod it, I want to use different tools. Most people just want to get set up so they can focus on streaming. So that was why the Elgato stuff was a compelling argument. Elgato's owned by Corsair, what do you expect? Were they always owned by Corsair? Rini, you used to live in OC. I chatted with you a while about keyboards via text. I'm glad you can hang out on the stream. I like streaming more than YouTube, to be honest. The conversations kind of help pass by the time. I was not Santa Ramakara, but just go check out Lena's stream. She tested it last, and also did Alex Soto's test it too? They buy like 2018. The Corsair site is a little wonky. So the Elgato stuff, because of the pandemic, everything was scalped too, and the supply was hard to get. So it's actually really hard for me to get the multi-mount stuff. I have two flex arms, two multi-mounts. I was refreshing the page every day. Yeah, the process of DIY is fun, but also not everyone agrees. But for now, the Chinese manufacturers have caught up. There's a lot of multi-mount alternatives. But what I've noticed is the multi-mount can go up to like fucking 3-4 feet. The alternatives can only go up to like 20 inches by 14 inches. So it's not as tall. So getting it up and over is going to be very difficult. What I'm buying next is what Alex Sotos does. He uses a microphone clamp. Let me go to the... He uses a microphone clamp to go like... If you look down here, he clamps it to the side of the desk and he like just angles it over the middle. I want to try that. I want to see if that's sturdier than what I currently use, which is the two mounts, because the only thing holding it horizontally is a ball head, and the ball head can't really hold a heavy camera. So it's a little unfortunate. All right. So we've been yapping enough. Let's take apart the Brutal. Well, actually, let's test this. Corsa sells 2 RGB light sticks for $120. That's fucking bullshit. When will you get a Monster Gear K80? I have one. I have one right now. I have the prototype. You don't follow me on Twitter, bro? ACB, I'm disappointed. I posted on Twitter and in the Discord. That's 2 places you could have seen, and you didn't see it. If we got time, we can unbox it today. But the Monster Gear K80 is a PC board with a brass weight. Cool. But it now takes PCB mount stabs, so screw-ins, and its gasket. It's gasket mounted. So in terms of being modern, it has all the modern fixins in a board. So it's pretty solid. All right, I'm gonna grab DMG. Sorry for the chair stream. It's a big ass box. That is no PC? Actually, it's not, huh? You're right. It says gray. Hold on. Let me see this. Court. Yeah, those are ugly. Whatever you just linked, those are ugly. Let me check. Oh, bro, I got aluminum. A quick little unboxing because I have it out. Bro, this is gonna be nutty. I have an aluminum plate, alu case, gasket mounted, RGB heaven. This has been scuffed because it's a proto. It's used a little bit. This is also not gray. This is the K80 proto. From Monstar Gear. It's gonna be $380. This is another board by this company that did the Holy Panda PC Alu XO or PC XO that I reviewed on my YouTube channel. But it has the modern updates. Alright, so my fiance's little sister, which I just gave her a board for Christmas, I gave her an NK65E with mauves. She immediately wanted an aluminum board, so this might go to her. Have I done Geon Works? I did. I mean, I built one. If that's the question. Pretty recently. It was the creamsicles. Should I Instacop PCK80? I don't know yet. But it does look like a yes in my opinion. They didn't really miss with the other Monster Gear TKL. The only problem was the plate mount stabs. But this doesn't use plate mount stabs, so it's gonna be good. I love DMG because I'm a boomer. My favorite keycap sets are GMK Moto and Muted. More so Muted. I love Muted. I use inks on everything, Rishi. Alright, let's check this. I do agree they're expensive, but they're the only switch that can kind of provide the deep sound in every scenario, whereas something like an alpaca can sound deep in certain boards, like acrylic boards will make it sound super thocky, but if you throw it into an aluminum plate, it won't sound thocky. It'll sound very clacky, and especially on brass plate, it's super clacky. Whereas inks, they're going to sound deep no matter what you put them in. Except brass and PC, I think PC makes it the clackiest more than aluminum and brass. I don't know why, but I remember it being pretty clacky. I don't like tangerines. Do not use stock tangerines. Please do not use stock tangerines. They're extremely rattly. They're high pitched. They're like tinny sounding. It's horrible. Dude, another one of my S-Craft keycaps, they're loose again. Also, my starter S-Craft should be here today. Someone said stock Tangy sound better than wait, what's a regular Tangy, Jax?
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
They are smooth, so some people really love them, but stock, they're just loose and rattly. Did I try navies on the mode 80? No. Teja uses stock Tangis on the mode 80 because he was kind of forced into it. He was supposed to use loop switches, but timing wise didn't work out, so they had to push on with the schedule.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
Thank you for the follow, Perpnix. I'm glad I won your favor and your approval for you to stick around. Alright, so I tested these, and for the most part, I mean, they're good. There's no ticking. I usually tap the sides and I listen. And then I press down to make sure it doesn't sound rattly. Creamsicles are cream stems in Tangy housings. And the reason they're done is because cream stems are longer, so when you bottom out, it's actually gonna hit from the center column rather than the stem sliders. Brutal60 build PogChamp? I don't know about PogChamp. It's just a build. Raised my prices this year and now there's less builds coming in, and I'm like, dope. I can actually relax for a bit and do some other things other than being a solder monkey. But if you'd like to hire me, please support the channel by hiring me to build stuff. But if you don't, we can just hang out. It's all good. I get a little burnout from soldering like 5 times a week. Philip said, alright, there's a few marks on this already. There's a little chip here. Was the middle post hit first due to the sound? So the center column hitting the bottom, the sound is gonna come from one impact versus 2. So that's why it's gonna sound different. It sounds higher pitched, more clack. Like there's a cleaner clack. That's the most like audiophile answer I could give you, and it sounds like such bullshit. I'm sorry, but it's a cleaner clack. So in terms of like thockiness, it's gonna be less thocky. The bottom out sometimes feels harsh. The bottom out is gonna feel harsh because with a longer center column, you actually have reduced travel, so your fingers may be expecting to go a little bit lower, but they can't. Is 582 steep for a rose gold Vega Hotswap alu plate? 580 shipped is probably fine. But do you like the rose gold? What are my thoughts on OA switches? I have them. And they're just another option for linears. I like them. I'm going to put them into my Alice build that's going to be coming tomorrow. It's definitely more clacky. So there's a few ways to make a switch more clacky. One is a cherry MX top. 2 is a cherry stem. not cherry stem, cream stem. PC top in JWK switches is a little more clacky than the nylon top. Why does Canon Keys hate weights? Weights add more cost, Jex. Jex, is it Gex like gecko or Jex like J? Like gecko? Okay. 100 Gex. Yeah, so when you add a weight, it adds like $40, $50, maybe $75 depending on how big it is, to the cost of the case. I know this because I've been working with Rain for the Southpaw aluminum, and we were considering doing the brass weight for it. I'm not really working with him, I'm just like answering his questions when he asks. And although the brass weight looks better, it costs more, which is why the more expensive boards from Canon Keys have brass weights, and the Brutal60 line, which is affordable, does not. Have I tried Lavender switches yet? We'll be trying them today. I just heard they're deeper and scratchier. Yeah, we'll be doing them after the build. I mean, the build doesn't take that. Bro, I don't even have to. Someone paid me for this, dude. Like, I don't even have to do the. I don't even have to do the O-rings. Holy crap, dude. Do creams benefit from films, or are they not needed? Creams do not. You don't need films with creams. DaVinci is amazing for West Coast. Amazing. Yeah, they try to ship like that same day, bro. My homies at DaVinci, they do good work. Good work. Yeah, I think they're deeper. We're not building with Lavenders today, but they're going to be included as part of the sound test. So we're doing the new switches that we're going to test today. I have a few actually. I have the EV-01, EV-02, which are standard JWK. But we're also doing the GAT caps. I've heard good things from current runs of DK. There's less misses. I've heard good things about DaVinci GAT Ink V2s. Their current batches. I haven't heard good things about GAT cap. You don't trust Gateron at this point? That's fair. They be breaking my heart with the inks. What site sells the best inks? The early runs of 1UP were a little bit better than the DaVinci V2s. But I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest.
Follow.
I built with the 1UP GAT Ink V2s. They were the smoothest of all of the V2s, and I still ended up hating it because I could hear the friction. So I ended up getting rid of the board with them in it. Yeah, the inconsistency sucks. You can spring swap any. Wait, why would you do teal stems or telio stems? You can use any palm stem from any linear and it'll be good. But you're gonna now GAT inks are already 85 cents. Put it in an alpaca stem, now you got 85 plus 55. I can't do the math, but that's a lot of money. It's like $1.40. Bro, no. I know you're doing it, but no. The Ormec situation is a big yikes. What's happening with Ormec? The store is no longer selling things. Wait, Ormec just like quit, right? Or am I wrong? What happened with Ormec? Educate me, fam. Telos are my favorite linear. Zeal switches sound kind of poopy though. They do. Zelios aren't bad though. They're just expensive. If you can get them on sale, there's actually an argument to use Zelios if you like that feel. T1s do not hold a candle to Zelios. They're an alternative, but T1s are so boring. That's unfortunate. Can't say I can't sympathize. They didn't pay plastics people? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've not ever tried Sakurios, but are they silent linears from Zeal? Because I've done Helios and stuff, and the silent switches from Zeal aren't bad. That was just freaking expensive. Everglide Dark Jades are super interesting. They're clackier than Holy Pandas, and the tactile bump is way heavier, stronger. The bump is more significant and prominent on the Dark Jades. Have I made OG HPs before? I have. Yeah, what's your question? Sakurias are just recolored Helios, so they're fine. They're just expensive. He paid them, but PayPal's on hold? Okay. U4 thoughts of the new Hype Tactile? I've heard good things about all the Kazoo switches. Shout out, if you just heard about it, I wouldn't say those things like that until you get confirmations. Rumors are bad. My favorite switches, I think. Some TKC release soon. Their fruit switches should be coming. They're doing that new pink one, right? The dragon fruit's coming up first. They're not hyped. The problem with TKC is when they released their Tangis and the Kiwis, they had trouble fulfilling. So I don't think a lot of people are going to jump on buying right away. I don't know when they're I don't know if they're going to fix that. I hope they do, because they sell a lot of stuff. But the alternative is, if you want to buy TKC stuff, check if the channel sponsor Ashkeeps sells the stuff that you want. That way, Ashkeeps is fulfilling and you may get your stuff faster. Yeah. I mean, I got my GMK DMG from TKC, but I know 3 people that didn't. I should probably, I don't have that command, huh? I should probably do that. Let me do that real quick. Streamlabs. It's hard for me to see because I have this like really bright light here. And I'm always squinting. No, it's not you, it's me. It's me. It's me. Don't. You can type. Alright.
Heck yeah,
So
somebody follow.
sponsors. Just pull it from the page. So I hope everyone's having a better night than the day was. The day was a little rough today. 100%. Really, I agree that it's a little rough. But hopefully things look up tomorrow. It's only the beginning of 2021. Sponsors. All right.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
So I just made the sponsors command, and I'm gonna do one for affiliates as well. All right. So I have added sponsors and affiliates. And I update the command. Cool. My kit. Should I just change my thing to kit? But it's keyboard gear. Should we remove the Gutex email from BTTV? Yeah, we should. Do you know how? Keyboard gear, one word, kick. I want to show off something I added to my kit. Make sure I have it actually. And it's a really, I think y'all are gonna like it. Mobile made it 2 words. Oh, that sucks. Dude, mobile Twitch is kind of bad. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna drop this link right here. I'll grab it real quick. So that is essentially a TX bag. It doesn't have the proper foam. Sous vide, yeah, I don't know why you would carry a sous vide in a fucking case, but it is what it is. So there's no support on the sides, but you can buy more foam. I'm pretty sure you can buy anything and just make a cradle for it. But yeah, I put it here, close it up. And that's if you're gonna travel with it. If you're just gonna put it onto a shelf, I think this is fine. It's unlikely that this is gonna fall off a shelf and hit the side. Ash Keys is Canada, yes. Can it fit TKO? Let me check. That link is an affiliate link. If you buy, use that link. You help support me. Thank you. That board is an Aru. It's a prototype that we got in, and there was a little bit of a issue with the PCB, so we can't use it right now. I have to go try and fix it again. That's what prototypes are. Yeah, it's a pretty nice case, but definitely think about the lateral support. Okay, there's a lot of things that can happen when you connect it. But check your HDMI settings for that camera. What camera is it? What I think of the Glasses deskmat, I think it's fucking hilarious. If you want to support him and have his face on your desk, go for it. It's an amazing meme deskmat. And I'm biased because Glasses is one of my friends. So it's like you pick his face, or you do the Teja deskmat with the cartoon. I'm more likely to buy something fucking stupid and buy Glasses' face. I'm just an idiot at that. Teja deskmat is also very nice. I agreed. So you're saying you're signed up for GMK Greg then? I have a limit as to what stupid things I can pay for. I did not sign up for GMK Greg. Is the XU Alu a group buy or drop? It's going to be a pre-order, I believe. They did in stock for their other Monster Gear Tigo.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
I'm not sure. I don't have the details yet. Yeah, I really don't like GBs. So if I'm going to join a GB, I don't know if I would join a meme GB. What camera is it, Kek? I can see if I am familiar with the camera that you're using, but you gotta look in the manual. Because when you connect an HDMI to a capture card, you're actually taking the HDMI output of the camera, not really what's on the screen. Nikon D7100. That's a DSLR. And DSLRs really do not like streaming.
Somebody subscribe.
They're not designed for it. They're not designed for video output. Thank you, Gerald. Hotswap build just to hang out and chat with the fam and the friends. Dude, I can't even get the switches in. I'm so dumb. Oh, it's north facing. Thank you. Oh my god, I felt so dumb. I was about to bend the pin. Thank you. Goodbye. PSP for this Hotswap? Yes, it is. It is exactly what you think. I told him don't do it. Don't pay me. But he did, so here we are. I thought it was gonna be fully disassembled, and bro, it straight up already has the plate mounted. But it is what it is. Easy is accurate. Alright, so what we are doing though is getting shelf liner for him. This is a client build, yeah. I know. But he wanted it done right, so at least I'm doing the stats for him. And we're gonna cut the shelf liner. It's gonna sound Gucci. We're using shelf liner. I've not seen the new resin case on KBD fans. Buy this from the Home Depot. Okay, this is the Husky multi-purpose
Heck yeah, somebody
drawer
follow.
liner. Okay, it is 1/8 inch. Oh, I thought that was gonna have my address, but it doesn't. Okay, 1/8 inch thickness. It's perfect. Lick the board after it's built. Oh my god. Made in Vietnam, really? Are you for real? Hold on. It's made in Taiwan, dude. This is for sound dampening. Case foam, man. This is cheaper than buying stupid fish. All you have to do is cut. Yeah, so this is the thickness. You just take a pair of scissors and cut.
Oh my god, somebody subscribe.
Thank you, Gex, like gecko, for 3 months. I appreciate you. Is 2-box liner easy clap? Yeah, it is. Easy clap. Hopefully you can understand I'm just cutting. Should have used a cutout deskmat as sound dampening. Should have cut out a deskmat. Dude, that's probably the best sound dampening. Have I ever gone to a keyboard meetup? I have actually hosted one. So before the Rona, okay, I attended the Orange County Keys meetup, which is where Teja went. That's where I met him. He talked about the bull run of keyboard, the hobby. I don't know. It was too over my head because I was a newbie. And then I hosted one at a brewery, and then I hosted another one. I think I did 2 breweries. Yeah. So in OC, that's how I started. I actually have meetup recap videos on my YouTube channel. So I think it was pretty sick, man. But the funny thing is, when you're at a brewery with regular people, they see a bunch of keyboard, they're like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on? All these Asian boy and keyboard? What the hell? No computer, no screen, just keyboard. What the fuck? And then they doing this. All of us are like, oh yeah, that's so good. And then people are like, what the fuck? And then we're like this.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
And you know, it's like super loud at brewery because there's like music and people. So we get even closer. We're like, yeah, meters are fucking weird. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll host stuff. I got some connects now that I hosted a few things. But definitely come to frequency. You're not too far. Up in personal, yeah. I went to the OC Keys meetup where that Teo was at. It was at like an elementary school, which or high school, and it felt super sus. But I did the typing contest. Why am I screaming? So they can get the best audio. That's true, Petker. You never know. The screw here feels a little sus. Or maybe I just ran into the foam. That might be the foam, actually. Oh, shit. Now that I think about it. Cal Poly Pomona? Nah, I went to the one after the Cal Poly Pomona. I didn't want to go to that one. I wasn't that into it yet, and I would have had to carpool with strangers, and it was like a work day, and I wasn't about it. I got to know that crew after, and then I felt a little bit better. I still didn't meet most of them. Okay, run out baseball field and use our cubes as bats. Alright, if you want to hit balls with your... That's how you get dents, bro. Baseballs are hard. That's unfortunate, Rooney. You could have met me, man. Yeah. But by the time Rona ends, bro, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of opportunities to meet with me. I'm gonna be big news. Just kidding. But I'll be at like Twitch and YouTube things. I can do camera meetups too. Does polycarbonate boards look good or cheap? Preference, brother. There's a lot of vendors in my region. What's going on with this stab? It sounds scratchy. What the fuck? Petker, I do. What's going on with this stuff? Gotta take this bad boy off. Let me switch a switch, and if it's a stab, I will take out the stab. The deskmat is part of the Aru keyboard GB. It's not for sale yet. I feel bad using it and just flexing on you all. I'm not trying to, I swear. I just have been lazy to take it off. But it's not like if I use any other mat, we'll be able to buy it at any given time either. Big diff in a positive way or negative way? What are we talking about, Gil? Oh, when do you think Run will be all over with? 2022? I don't know, dude. I feel like we're in the same spot as we were 9 months ago. Okay, it's better. Must have been the switch, bro. You're actually Egyptian? Maybe if you come through, you hang out, and we do a giveaway, I could give this one away. Who knows? Who knows? It's definitely worse than 9 months ago. Well, 9 months ago, it just started. But we have a vaccine now, so technically we're in a better spot. But people are way less afraid of everything now. People are wilder now, bro. Like, today, the news coverage, none of those people had masks, bro. Fucking maskless everywhere. The news was scary today. I agree. Top 3 key sets in 2020? Dude, it's gonna be the reruns. Moto's gonna be one of them. I really like, what's the set that's muted but not muted? And I really like Sumi. I'm glad I could help Urka, but I don't know why the streams ain't different. Moto Light, yeah. So Moto and Moto Light, I'm super fucking biased. Mizu is pretty goddamn good as well. Reruns are cheating? You're not wrong. I am cheating. Shoko's pretty fire. Okay, let's not do reruns. Let me try to think of GMK sets that made me want to break my vow of anti-GBGB club. So I'm thinking Sumi was one of them. Yo, Bingsu is pretty fire. That wasn't a rerun, right? Yeah, the PogChamp guy is a he's more or less a conspiracy theorist, Trump supporter. And I guess Twitch is trying to separate themselves. Polyfill is pretty cool. It's dark with some colors, and I know that's a very basic way of explaining it. The inspiration behind it's pretty cool. I would not get it because I just like, if I go like a more dark set, I just don't have any color at all. The extras went up today on Project for Sumi. We're talking about the keycaps, or we're talking about the deskmats? Did I like GMK Honey? I did not. GMK Metaverse? Metaverse didn't hit that hard for me.
Heck yeah, somebody.
But if you were into the game, you'd be hella into it. I think okay, I'm gonna say this right now, alright? We're talking real talk for a moment. I think that if you buy into pre-orders, you're playing yourself. Like, you're straight up playing yourself. Because what you're doing is securing a spot in extras, but what you're really doing is paying extras price, but also doing half of the way of the GP. You're playing yourself. Like, I mean, I get it. If you really, really, really like the set and you think that it's going to sell out and you're not going to be able to get it when extras go live. But I can't. Either if you really liked it, you would enter the GB. You know? Why pay extra now and still wait? That's just me. That's just me. The Aru keyboard. The deskmats are extras, keycaps are pre-order. Okay. I didn't know the pre-order is up. That's still something. All good though, all good though. It's always good to double check. Botanical is fire, but I don't like the cool alphas. That's just me. I think it limits the use of it a little bit. Like, it looks sick on E white and silver. You may run into some issues with other board colors. I wasn't feeling Terra all that much. A color combo for a white case? Just get Gawk X EPBT black on white. And then you have a white keyboard. Easy. GMK DMG was something I really wanted to get. I fucking love this shit, dude. I love this shit. I love it. Sorry you missed it, friend. Okay, I always forget which of those goes where. Am I missing a key? Bruh. Oh, okay. First Love is pretty nice. First Love didn't hit that right. I feel like First Love is like a dark version of Taro, and Taro hits the right spot. First Love is like, you can't get Taro, so you're gonna get First Love. I've seen GMK Polybius. There's like promos right now, right? I feel like this is wrong, but I'm just gonna do it. I don't think GMK Botanical extras happened yet. $10 off Deskmat? Oh, okay, okay. I don't remember GMK Amethyst. Alright, turned on. And something is triggering. You know what I didn't do? Oh no. It's triggering because my cable. This keyboard is Bluetooth, so the cable is pressing the spacebar and it was registering the space key. Awkward. AliExpress takes a month at least. At least. Alright, what do you guys think? Let me unplug it. This here, the Brutal in black with GMK. Taro only fits a purple polycarb? I don't think so. I think it fits with a lot. You can do black, you can do gray, you can do white, silver. Of course, it's such a powerful color that you do want pretty less loud color for the board. And they also have teal and yellow for the match, but I don't really like the color pops. Grimzo, you definitely should. So once again, I'm gonna thank Chalex from the server as well as Hobo hooking your boy up, who slept in on the extra sale for novel keys for Taro R2. So fucking hype. I'm gonna put it onto my Lilac Chimera. It's gonna be sick. They're definitely goated. How do you get factory lube off of alpacas? You can ultrasonic clean them, or you can just wipe them with the cloth. Get Q-tip, some isopropyl alcohol, 91%, 99%. Just rub it. I just lubed over it on my OAs. Could not be asked. Kind of regretted buying Taro. Yeah, somebody's gonna want it. Yeah, I want it, dude. Taro on Chimmy is chef's kiss for real. And the marshmallow switches in there are pretty nice. Alright, let me test all this, make sure it's all good. This is kind of a banger right now, dude. This is kind of a banger. We'll do the sound test in a second. How long have we been up? 2 hours for Hotswap. Your boy slacking, of course. Shouldn't expect anything less. Why is that button mute? It's fucking. Alright, so cool. Good part about GB Club, if you regret, just resell. That's if you can wait a long time. I'm still waiting for my first GB board, the TX66. My lord, that's taking forever. Alpacas, butter. Alpacas. So I'm gonna do a sound test real quick. What I need to do? Do something real quick. This needs to be my mic. So this way, when I mute the music, do you hear music? You shouldn't hear music, right? Congrats, Pedcure. You're one of the lucky ones. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll turn it off in a second. It was just a test, bro. Alright, so now we got a Brutal60 with shelf liner, alpacas with the instant 60 PCB, Durock V1 stabs, all Lubed 205G0. These are films. Looks like clear TX films. GMK, DMG on the top. Alright. Ninja Milk sounds gross, bro, but I definitely will try it. we'll do one more. We use the Home Depot shelf liner. I like started typing higher, so I'm gonna try that. There we go. That paused music like 5 times. Hold on. Oh my god. These are probably new mold alpacas. They don't sound as frictionless. Alright. They put some music on for workout level. Epidemic sound. Yeah, the edge keys will sound different because it like flexes on the edge. Yeah, alpha's the most boring, I agree. Got stay in shape during Rona for real, for real. Thank you. Hello, handicap. Whew. My blood flowing. Alright. Halo clear is good. They're okay. They're nothing to write home about. Handstand? I can. If we do another workout redemption, I'll add handstand to it. This is FR4. So now that that's done, we're gonna go into the switch testing. Brutal is a solid board for the price. Just gotta remember that the price does not include the PCB. The N660 PCB allows you to do Hotswap without the need of standoffs because the FR4 plate is stiff enough. I have a board with Halo clears. Handy, actually. They don't sound great. I have a drop enter. I'll grab it. Yeah, they're really, a lot of people prefer just doing a Franken switch to make holy panels with them. Yeah, I still got to sound test and desolder this. Right quick. Yeah. Stock switches, if you're in the hobby, you're just gonna be like, I hate stock switches. Unless they're JWK. JWKs are passable. Wait, it depends on if you're doing a tactile, you lube the stem but not the legs. Okay, so this one is a 3-pin. We're gonna test Lavender soon, fam. I don't know what the orange is. This is yellow. Maybe it's an orange stem. We're open these up. The thing is, if you use tactiles, you're gonna have some kind of scratch because there's friction with the stem. But in Holy Pandas and Moyu Blacks, you could honestly lube the stems and be okay. Because the tactility, the bump is so strong. For linears, you can lube the stem. Or the legs. Raras on get no scratch? I have doubts, but until Ashkeep sends me them to try, will not know. Alright, let's take a look at these switches. These are different, okay, fam? Look at the bottom. Looks like one of those Super Mario things. Oh no, I remember seeing it in a video game. I don't think they're that scratchy. Hold on. Listen to this. I've definitely heard scratch here. I've heard retooled scratch here. These are Gateron caps. These are full stock. What I think of the packaging? Unnecessary. Well, how does that sound? I'm gonna grab the other one real quick. Then we'll loop 2, and then we'll loop one of each, and then we'll put it into the showdown. It's strange that they put so much money into the packaging, though. It makes no sense to me. This one's scratchier. Whether or not they're good or bad, that's why you have me. So open it up. Give you some information and you can make the choice for yourself. Yeah, these are just scratchier. You need a switch opener to get them out, yeah. The milky ones sound better. So these are using Lomboy springs. Enhanced, motherfucker. Springs look bigger than normal, for sure. Looks like the slightest bit of lube on the sliders. I'm in Irvine, Brian. Alright, later, Shadow. Oh, the thing I wanted to show you actually is the bottom. There's a hole, dude. I don't know, dude. I feel like the current deskmat's pretty fire, Joe or Gil. So the bottom has a hole, right? A hole. And this, I guess it goes onto this. Bro, it's like, it's penetrating, bro. Why? I don't know. It's literally, it's penetrating. Like, literally, this is NSFW now. Maybe prevents wobble. Maybe. Probably changes the sound profile a lot. Yeah, probably. Alright. So we'll do that in a second. Let's go take a look at the yellow one. This is the scratchy one. This is the one Gax was like, hell no. I ain't touching that shit. It's up. It's weird that the full milky sounds smoother. Is this a regular size spring? I'm a civil engineer. Nah, they both long boys. Once again, there is lube on the slider only. Where I usually find lube on stems, factory lube, is on the legs. Legs are dry here, just as dry as my hands. While we're investigating, we'll grab a lavender. "14mm springs are the standard spring, so they're closer to cherry spec. So I would consider them normal. Here's a lavender. This is not a cream stem, albeit it is a little milky colored, I guess. Let's give it a listen. These don't really sound scratchy. Stock, of course. I remember Eric saying those things, yeah. Most of my other friends said very similar things. They didn't return. Dude, that's fucking bunk. Right, I'll open this one up so we can lube it as well. And if you forgot, this is what regular stems look like. Is this zoomed in already? The center pole goes into, so it's also penetrating. It's different. Interesting. All right, cool. Oh, factory lube. You can tell this one has it's JWK, so I expect to have similar lube. There's lube on this stem or on the legs. And it looks like there's a little bit on the back too. Oh, bro, actually there's fucking lube on the entire thing. This is why it doesn't sound scratchy. Can you guys see the lube? The oil? I really hope to, I swear to God, I hope you actually can see the detail that I'm trying to do, because I'm risking my reputation with these ashy ass hands. You're gonna be like, yo, get a manicure, bro. Lotion, moisturize. Like, stop talking to me, mom. Alright. Cool. We're on the same page. Thank you for responding, Fragnar. I feel like I'm a substitute teacher on Zoom or something. You never know if the chat, if the classroom is actually listening. Cool. To save time, nobody cares what a switch sounds like stock. I would not use either the Gateron cap stock. I could maybe see if you listen to all of the Lavenders possibly using it stock, but I would rather use a regular JWK stock. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna lube these bad boys and gross, you know, equality, I guess. I use a different brush. I use the Divinity brush. Make sure you buy from Divinity and use my code. I'm not gonna use, this is the client's lube, so I'm gonna use my own. This was gifted by SMPL. Does Tofu 60 work with Instant 60p speed? I don't know. Can't confirm. I don't want to say yes or no. I'm trying to think. Check the USB positions. I don't know if they're the same spot. And I mentioned to someone else in the creator corner that this is what underexposed looks like. So if you look at the chat right here, that is white right there, right? This is also a napkin, it is white. You can tell that this is more dull than the chat white box. You want to get a little closer, but now increase the exposure, and now this is a little too bright. Programming, Monstar gearboards, they don't use QMK via last I checked. So you just gotta use a proprietary software, but they're all like figure outable. I wouldn't trip about it. Right, let's do this one first. We're gonna do the milky cap. My move is 3 swipes and then the center column. That's my move. I'm gonna do all the bottoms same way, 3 swipes. If I want it clackier, 2 swipes. If I want it deeper, 4 swipes. 5, you're pushing it, bro. Easy. Springs you can lube with oil or you can lube with lube. I find that this is more effective brushing it, but it's also way fucking slower. So I just bag lube with 105 oil that I buy from TX Keyboards. Novelty sells it as well. Just touch it up with whatever. If you're lubing a switch, what I usually do, like my guide, is I do the bottom and whatever's left, I'd hit the center and then I touch the spring. You don't need a lot. and I use this tool. Do I lube the inside of the pillar on the bottom housing? No, I don't. I've never done that, yeah. I usually don't. Divinity sells 105? Okay. Dude, I need to keep up with my affiliates. My bad. Buy from Divinity. Because I don't have a code at TX. Thank you, Pet, for keeping me on my toes. Your boy's slacking. Make sure you smash the like button. Influencer, by the way. Fuck, I need film. Hold on. Yeah, I never do the inside of the column usually. I do the outside just for the spring.
Yeah, somebody follow.
Thanks for the follow, Rail. You can do it and get okay results, but when your spring starts farting with lube, then it's a bad time. Yeah, I just have leftover and I brush it. On the last round of OAs, there was actually plenty of lube,
Yeah,
so I did not do Santa column at all. Yeah, it's fine. Same, Cinda. Bro, if you had to open up switches again to scoop lube out, fuck your life. That sucks. I also don't do top housing. Line this up. It literally sounds exactly the same as if I didn't do it. I'm gonna check the switch. Sometimes if the films are over the edge a bit like that, I'll open it up again to push it in a little bit more. Stem fart, exhaust port. Dude. When I hear weird sounds that bottom out, I hate it. So these are still a little scratchy, but they're really pretty quiet. Listen. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? That is a Gat Cap Milky. Yeah, I've been going less and less too. Sometimes 2 swipes. There are... You pick what you like the sound of. Some people do only do stem. Y'all saw the Lynn Anniversary Pink Whale, bro? Fucking Luber only did stem. He overlubed the shit out of the stem, and he made it sound like ass. Sides lubing service, by the way. But I think there is a way for you to just like lube a little bit more on the stem sliders, and then kind of let the actuation distribute the lube to the housing rails. I just go and do it all personally, but you can try it on your own switches. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough, you know? Theoretically. But yeah, like some people lube top housing instead of bottom housing, it still does the same. Oh, film. Yeah, if it works for you, great. I'm gonna start bag lubing though, for real. I just don't care. I know, I mean, like, I'm gonna get like some good JWKs and good ink so I can do it in proto builds. But like, for other stuff where it's my board, I'm literally gonna bag lube the stems. I got the 205 G2 plus 105 mix. Oh my god! I'd be more hesitant to do only housing because I need lube on the stem legs, but JWKs there's factory oil on the legs, so you could do bottom only. Nah, there's scratch on this for sure. It is what it is. Yo, this spring looks so small when compared to the other two. It's so cute. But the thing is, factory lube is not consistent in JWKs. I've had batches of JWKs where it's bone dry, some where it's like, yo, this is moist. So I'd be concerned. That's true, Piker. But I try to give myself rules. So with the brush, I make sure it's clear. And these brushes are the width of the sliders and the rails. There's many ways to skin a cat. Whatever helps you be more consistent. You stroke 15-20 times? Whoa, that's a lot of stroking, brother. You don't gotta tell me that. There's a lot of factory lube on my batch, so they're not scratchy lippy. But let's see. What the fuck happened here? It's not returning right. Fuck. Did I put it in backwards? No way. My buddy bag loop his stems and he said his caps don't really come off at all. Bro, I didn't even put that in backwards. Why did it not work right? Pretty standard fare. Listen. So compared to something that was scratchy, it's okay. Alright, we got 3 lube switches to add to the showdown. Yeah, I would bag lube him. Got yellows. That's something I would bag lube. Alright, for the showdown, we're gonna pull out the Vega. Yeah, yellow's got a nice sound. It's really hard to replicate. Now the switches. Cool. So we got here, we got here an OA. We got Tilio. We got the Gat yellow. Hold on. Oh, I can't even see shit. Come on. We got yellow. Got ink. What the fuck is this in here? This is a stock panda housing. Got an H1 to represent the JW case. We have another Tilio, so I'm gonna pull that out. We got a Milky Top alpaca because people into that, I guess. Bro, does it even have a film in it? Bro, actually, this is not even lube. Let's not do that one. Let me pull out one of these Tangis is lubed. There's no ink with Tilio stem. That's just a Tilio. We're switch testing now to compare the GAT caps and the Lavenders with current run switches.
Follow.
Bro, I can't even tell which one. Okay, no, this one's lubed and filled. Thank you for the follow, Brandon. Watch a Sasquatch and Blur God and Rail. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so I got a few switches here. We're gonna put them into this. There's inks in here already. I'm gonna pull them out. gonna put these up against it. The Brutal didn't sound bad. The shelf liner helped. Was it ink with Telio stem? I'm not gonna do an ink with Telio stem because I got V1 inks right here. I think. I don't know. I have V1 inks in here. It's just gonna sound like a V1 ink, bro. Come on. Just expansive, dude. Expansive. Alright. This is not connected. Okay, cool. Alright, how many do I need to put in? I'm just gonna run them in a row so you can get an idea. And then I'm gonna focus on these. Cause like pulling them out fucking takes forever. Oh, a Hongo cap so bad. You and everyone in the world right now, bro. Everyone wants one. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3. Oh my god, look at all the dog hair in this. Oh, I thought that was like damaged. 5. Alright, I need to do 2 more. I know it's not scientific, but bro, like without the magic of editing, if I just sit here and just run through all the caps, it would just waste too much time. Doing it live is different. Yo, is this lubed actually? Hold on. I can't even tell. Fuck, I'm just gonna lube it. We need to include Telios. But you make money off the vid? What do you mean? I do make money. But we're talking about y'all sitting with me right here. If I just take for fucking ever, then you can get bored. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me just run this real quick. Oh. So if I do a sound test on YouTube, I can edit like the time it takes me to take. Because the best way to test the switch is to keep it in the same spot on the board. But if I do it now, live, it's going to take forever. Because after every clack, I gotta take off the keycap, take out the switch, and then put the next one in, put the keycap on, and then press it again. By that time, you're gonna forget what the last one sounded like. Fud Hazard Street. Yo, fun meetup for real though. Big hype, big hype. Yeah, when it's all over, don't worry. We ain't gonna have meetups for sure. We're gonna have the most litty meetups that OC has seen. So that's how I do it. I just take leftover, touch the springs. Should I bet that? What's up, Brian? Brian Fear's song. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your name sounds familiar. Manga song? Alright, let me grab the stem real quick. What makes the spring ping? It's the metal, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. Metal vibrates. What the lube does is kind of eat some of the vibration and the sound. I'm old, there's no way you would know me. Okay, okay. If you don't recognize me looking at the camera, then I may be mistaking. Awkward. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, springs just ping from the quality of the metal and all that. Like, cream springs suck. They just sound ass. So this is obviously a Lube Telio. It's a Telio. Yes, it's a Telio stem. I've heard smoother actually. Switch Couture Discord. What? Wait, what? Does Switch Couture go live? I need those Fire NCL or whatever PCBs. Alright, so we're gonna go. Bro, I had one loot. Wait, no, this is stuff. So I must go from cheapest to most expensive. Let me see. Pretty sure these are all the same category. Fair? They're smooth, but JDBKs are just as smooth. I swear, these pens are bent, then GG. All this yellow, bro. The H1 is damn near silent. Then we got an OA. Got a Tangy. Got a Lavender. And a Tilio. Oh, recognize Brian from there? Okay. Maybe. Sorry, my brain is not working. The espresso wore off. I can see the keycaps here, so I'll tell you what it is. Don't fret, don't fret. I need a rat pad case and also need a rat pad shit. Freaking firmware, dude. Still haven't been able to use my rat pad. Alright, we got switches. So right here is a Gat Ink. X is gonna be Gat Ink V1. C is Gat Yellow. This is a milky Gat Cap. Yellow Gat Cap. H1, OA, Tangy, Lavender, and Tilio. Alright. Let's listen to these. We're gonna run them. We're gonna go slow. We're gonna go fast. Turn down the there's no noise gate. You can hear me breathe. You can hear if there's anything in my nostrils. I'm sorry. How do I do this without covering it? Alright, that should do it. Alright. Y'all ready? Okay. Gat Black. Gat Ink Black V1. Gateron Yellow, Milky Top, Black Bottom. Gat Cap Milky. Gat Cap Yellow, like solid. H1. OA. Tangy. Lavender. Tilio. We'll go run through it again. Center this. We're gonna start with the ink black. Then we got the Gateron Milky. Gat Cap Milky. Gat Cap Solid Yellow. H1. OA. Tangy. Lavender. Tilio. I think that's pretty conclusive. Let me pull these off. We can talk about them one by one. I do agree that with the gasket, bro, the OAs sound like they got gimped. All right. So that was solidly surprising. Oh, we gotta show the EV-02. They're just JWK, but I'm gonna open that box in a second. They do sound limp. Fuck, I just fucking lubed them. I'll test it in the new board tomorrow. If I don't use those, I can always use inks on PC. I don't like this. I don't know what's going on with this one, but it just sounds scratchier for sure. H1s are goated, but they're just like any other JWK. You're gonna get like a frictionless sound. What was the difference between the milky yellow and the milky yellow cap? Gateron milky top black bottom is actually scratchier than the full milky cap. Let's compare this again real quick. So what I'm gonna do, because they're so close, I mean one scratchier, I'm gonna take them out and swap them. So the Gat Cap Milky sounded deeper, right? To confirm, we gotta switch him. This is the Milky Gat Cap. Milky Top Gap Black. Cap. No cap. Cap. No cap. Dude, they're pretty close. I actually like the cap here more. I like the cap more here. No cap. Yeah. Alright, so we'll grab the other switches to showcase. But let's talk about, well, discuss amongst yourselves. I'm gonna grab the other switches. There's two other boxes. 1 second. Found one. I know the other box is here somewhere. What's the price of Gat Caps? Regular Gat Caps without the milky, kind of rough. Do you have any creams to compare? I do. Yeah, 1 second. Did I pull out all the creams in that bag? Yeah, I did. I don't know if I have extra creams. So that's I have another box. 1 second. A bit over 50 cents for this one. 50 cents. Yeah, 52 cents, bro. When it gets beat by a Gat Milky. The Milky costs at 30 cents? Cop. That's a cop. Grab those. If you dig like the Gat Milky sound, 100%. Feel like there's a little bit of difference, there's a preference issue or preference argument to be made. If you like one over the other. But of the two, like Sandy, I understand why you hate these. It doesn't hit the spot. I'm gonna pull up the specs of this. I had to respond to a PM. I got distracted. These are from Bespoke Keys. I want to run the specs. So these are EV-01 and EV-02. So we'll drop the links here. So these are the links for their pre-orders. They have a hard cap, so if you want these, grab them. But let's look at the specs of these. All right, I'm gonna pull this up on the screen.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
Monster Gear, what's up? Thank you for sending me the board. I have it here. I thought y'all gave me a PC one. I was surprised to see a black aluminum, but pleasantly surprised. I love aluminum. It just means I can't give it to my fiance's little sister that wanted actually she wanted aluminum. So it's gonna go her way. All right, so EV-02 linear. So I got some specs from my Connect. I wanted to ask like what the difference was. All right, let me check. They're custom colored JWK linear switches. They have the standard gold linear spring. These are dry, full dry. And that's the only difference. So it's a colorway with dry. So imagine NK dry, the NK dry line, but different colors. So we got 63.5 gold plated spring here for the red one. And I dig this a lot. So the stem is palm like any other linear switch. The top housing is PC, just like any regular JWK. The bottom is nylon. So the difference with these Lavenders, it's full nylon. Everything else is gonna have the same spec. PC top, PC top, PC top, PC top. I don't know about these. Yeah, PC top and nylon. No. PC. These are full wipe-ish. Yeah. So this has a PC top. This is PC top, unwipe bottom, full unwipe. Is this like the cat switches? No, they're different. They're like JWKs. The spring weight is 63.5 grams, which is actually my all-time favorite spring weight. But since they're not available from TX, I buy TX65. But I most like. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the 08 here. Here, actually, let me pull out the one I lubed from a while ago. I'm gonna grab the ones I lubed last night.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
I swear to God, I spent 3 hours lubing yesterday. But I want to know. So these are fresh. They haven't been abused in sound tests. Fuck, it still sounds dead. The always sounds better. I mean, the Tangy sounds better. Tangy? Oh, wait. Tangy? Oh, wait. Tangy? Oh, wait. Yeah, the Tangy's better here. Vega made the Tangy's usable. What the fuck? Okay. What did I think of the Lavenders? They're not bad. Let me listen just without the sound test. They're not bad. What's the favorite switch on this board right now? Inks. NK Silk Yellow. Are they slow springs or just the weight? How'd I know? Dude, I fucking love inks. Last sound between inks and JWK. Yeah, I think that's pretty true. It's fucking lathered in factory oil though, my batch. So the scratchiness isn't a thing. From what I can tell. Like it wasn't an issue of like they need to be broken in. Maybe Eric just got like they're fucking wet. Yeah. So like scratchiness is not a problem here.
Follow.
And dude, I honestly think the oil is why they sound deeper. What are good ink V2s? Divinity and just buy extra and cherry pick. I honestly think because of all the fucking oil they have, that's why it sounds deeper. So you can't really get like a clacky lavender unless you pull off that oil. Right? And most people are not gonna fucking wipe off the oil. Yeah, I live with 205. So they're not too far apart from inks. So it's a compelling option. Alright. Let's talk about this. Let's finish talking about this. The EV-02, they're 63.5 gram gold plate springs. So they're like JW, or they Durock springs. And the EV-01 costs the same, 65 cents each. The US vendor is Bespoke Keys. Top housing PC. Bottom housing nylon, same thing. No factory loose. So they're both dry and they're different colorways. That is literally the only thing. I'm not going to sound test these. I don't think you need to know. Do EV have the enlarged stem? I can check. I can pop these open for you. Is the H1 or lavender deeper? The lavender is going to sound deeper than the H1. We can try right now. Yeah, it definitely sounds deeper. Lavender. H1. Lavender. H1. Howdy, partner. Is it with a T or a D? I know you wrote D, but my soul did not want to say the D. It wanted the T. Did I blow your ears? Fucking kimchi. Fucking rolls out of nowhere and asks me to give him a howdy. I've never said that on stream in my life. The D is intentional. The only way it should be done. Partner. The partner. Partner, okay? The partner. I can't do that, dude. Let's take a look at these. Partner. Like pardon. Oh, look. Normal size springs. Okay, cool. So what was the question about these? The stem? What do I need to pop out to compare it to? I have trouble like scrolling through my chat. Enlarged stem. Enlarged? How do I check if it's enlarged? Measure the PP? It looks like a regular stem to me. Compare the bottom housing. Do I want to mix up the colors? Okay, black goes with purple. Dude, I don't see anything different. PhD certified. You have a PhD in long poles, bro? If it's a long pole, bro, you'll see it. Dude, I don't think it's a long pole. Almost feels like a shorter pole. Yeah. Don't make me start measuring small PPs, dude. I already did that this week. Grab a cream stem. You can see. I don't know where my creams are. I'm gonna spend about 30 seconds to look for it. Okay, I couldn't find my creams, but I have long stems. Fucking key realtor, you coming out with the dad jokes. What are you bringing, brother? Finished work today? I'm gonna pull out a Moyu Black, cause it's always fun to see something black and bigger than what you have. All right. Honestly, this is a little NSFW, dude. Like, it's black and got some white stuff on it.
Heck yeah, somebody follow.
This is who your girlfriend says not to worry about. Hi turtles, welcome to my stream. We're looking at a big black stem pole right now. Definitely longer. Moe Black's kind of a nutty switch, but it breaks my fingers in the bad way. And then this is you, alright? Someone grab both. This is the switch your girlfriend said don't worry about. This is you. It's not that much longer, alright? It's serviceable, alright? It's not that small, jeez. It's not about the size of the wave, but the motion of the ocean. Nah, I'm saying. I'm a dancer, bro. I got the hip motion. And put this back. Fuck. How does it go? Yeah, so they got regular size stems. It's just a recolor. I'm gonna be honest with you, the first time I like thought about buying switches, like colored switches, who gives a shit? But then when you accept the fate that everything is a JWK, okay, maybe the only thing that can make things any different is matching your switches to your board and your keycaps. I know it's stupid, I know it's silly, but there's nothing else to live for anymore. I'm just kidding, I don't want to be so doom and gloom. It's just an option. You like the colors, go for them. Demonstrate hip motion. I would show you with my windmills, but I cannot. I'm not about to do that without some alcohol in me. Is EV-01 and EV-02 the exact same? Yes, they're both no factory lube, 63.5 gram JWK linears. Show us the form. Nah. So any other questions on all the switches we tested today? I can put this in here. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. Let me just pop it in here. I've not seen Nebula switches. Yeah, it sounds like a JWK to me. Sounds like a stock JWK. Start just windmilling in bed. If I had the space, dude, I wish I could windmill more frequently. I'm losing my touch. What cap switch you like better? I like the Milky. Milky for sure. For sure. I'm gonna throw this into my bag of lube linears. Yeah, they're more or less all the same switch. And even when they say they're different, you gotta check. Because the first run of MOVs, they were supposed to be the nylon top. It took another like 4 to 5 months before we actually saw nylon top. It was a little bit unfortunate you had to wait that long, but I believe the hype the first time. I made a video and I made a damn fool of myself. What's the best way to get oil stain off of a deskmat? That's what you do. Let's say this is a stain right here. Get some dishwasher soap, squirt it on there, rub it in. Throw it in the washer on gentle, wash it. You can also just try to work in the soap, just hot water to remove the oil. Throw it into the washer on gentle, and then take it out and line dry it. That's the move. Nice raid. This is a good one. I like the Milkies. 30 cents, not bad. This is different. Hydrogen peroxide also works. Test the corner of your mat. Test a mat that you don't like first. That sounds like it would remove the color, but if kimchi had good results, I believe kimchi. Soap is not gonna stain it though. You full sent it, bro. I'm too scared, man. I'm way too scared. But you don't wanna. You want to try to work it out first before you wash it with heat. Heat is gonna set the stain. So if you apply heat to something, it's gonna stain forever. So these JWKs, we'll just get them lubed and we'll put them into a build sometime. Yeah. So I think that's everything. We finished on 3 hours, which is pretty surprising. I'll put these casts back. Let me know if you have any questions before I end the stream. So today we built the Brutal. With shelf liners, not bad, not bad. It's a little dark, Hold on. It's really not bad at all. It does have that Brutal sound, which you may love or hate. And of course the Brutal is a budget board without a brass weight. And we discussed that brass weights make things cost more. So do you want a Brutalist board that's affordable and in stock, or do you want something that's a little more flashy and a little more expensive? SA Berserk? Dude, I don't like SA keycaps though. But yeah, if you get... Isn't there a mecha... Some kind of 01 keycap set that matches with it? It's like laser. Grimzer has it. Grimzer, you bought... Didn't you buy the EV-01 switches? Mecha 01? Yeah. They're 100% just JWKs. Which is stupid because I also have... I bought Dogecoin, whatever. I also have those. And that is definitely just another JWK. Because I'm stupid. Space 65 colorway, for sure. Yeah, I think these are just extras from the sale. But the EV-02 is a new pre-order. So once again, EV-02. If you like the red and orange, check them out. They sent it to me for free. So for me to just showcase them and use them in builds. So I'm very appreciative that they sent that over. Which makes me realize maybe I shouldn't have bought all those damn extra mods from Kanekis if I'm just gonna get sent JWKs. It's all good. We'll use them. Katie Fan says the keycap set for EV-02 is called Berserk. Is that what someone mentioned? SA Berserk? R3 Max Key Berserk. Oh, yeah, right here. Yo, this is in stock? Let me look at this real quick. Where'd I put this? I don't have space. Alright. Yeah. So what we got up here? Let's see if it has compatibility. It does have the compatibility for the cheaper 65% with no right arrow blocker, which is important. It looks like it has a 7U spacebar, split spacebar. Also, it has everything, dude. Has some knobs in there. Yo, that's not bad. That's pretty sick. For what, 170 in stock, but then $15 shipping. It is what it is. What theme is this? Is it Evangelon? Someone else chime in because I'm done. Am I not going to be able to use this in my Rukia? I'm going to kill myself if I use it in the Rukia then. If it sounds dead. If this sounds dead in an aluminum plate, I don't think it's going to sound any better in PC. Evangelion? Or is it Evangelion? I have H1s. I can desolder my H1s out of no, I have H1s, I just have to desolder. Gali? Evangelion? What am I doing right now? Wrapping up the stream. We just finished. So this is the key. This is what these switches are modeled after. Evangelion. Pre-orders live. Just wanted to share that with y'all while we do all the switch testing. Kind of want to throw it all together. How do I like Lavenders? They're cool. I have to test the whole board. I don't have one switch. So along with individual switch testing, you need to test the entire board because you want to see the consistency from switch to switch. From what I can tell, That shit's just oil to hell, and it's not gonna sound scratchy. How's the KBD67 PC performing versus the aluminum? Preference. The PC doesn't look any better because the KBD67 PCB does not have underglow. It only has perky RGB. So if you're expecting like a sick light show, you're not gonna get it. Damn, boss, I'm glad you saved it. You still working right now? What time is it where you at?
Heck yeah, somebody
Seaside,
follow.
thank you for the follow. You don't like RGB? Then go for the Dark PC KBD67. But it's kind of expensive at like 300 plus. There's definitely better options now. KBD still has some EY-67 Mark IIs. I think I would prefer the aluminum if you get the stupid fish foam. Aluminum, I think the aluminum sounds a little better. But 4:30 p.m. in Sydney? Okay. End of your workday, nice. This is still me like working. So after this I can clean up. Fuck, I think I need to desolder the H1s out of my iron PCB. So I can put H1s into the board I'm getting tomorrow. Dude, I like GMK Sharkbait. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think it's the one with the teal, right? Thoughts on the Ramakar? Ramakar is a sick board, but it doesn't have control. And for a budget 65, I would rather have something with the standard layout. Or is it 60? Is it 60? Hold on. I'm dumb. Ramakara. It's a 60, isn't it? What board is incoming tomorrow? It's an Alice layout. It's a 60. Okay. Yeah. Losing the arrows and the control key might be a little too much. I know the controls on caps lock. I'm not an idiot, alright? But I can't pass this down to friends and family because it doesn't have control. Yeah, the HHQB layout. You gotta commit to it. You gotta be an enthusiast to commit to it. And I'm too smooth brain, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, I use 60s. I'll fuck with a 60. But without the control. Ironically, I'll use a Timo, which is HHKB, but even worse, there's no numero. But that's because I'm committing to it. But on a day-to-day, I don't want to deal with it. It needs a $45 hit dampener so it doesn't sound hollow. Ooh, so that puts it at 205. Really? Nah. For this, to pick this over the NK65EE that doesn't need a dampener, you can use HHKB. You just can't play FPS games. If you play FPS and using caps lock for control, you wild, bro. You wild. That's crazy. Your brain has more ridges than mine. I know you can remap it, but FPS, bro. Change left windows to control for gaming. Yeah, I guess. By the way, this is Bluetooth. This is a SCOG reboot. Looks like it's plastic on the back, but it's not. Change the volume. Alright, y'all. I think it's been fun. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna check who's streaming right now. Let's see. Thank you, no dabs. I agree, it's a really nice board. Minterly is playing golf with friends. Lulz is 2 hours 46 minutes. Let me see how far Lulz is. I don't want to drop people over there. I think he's wrapping up. Is it lag on Bluetooth? No, this is usually the current gen Bluetooth. So it's pretty solid. Anyone else is online? Let me see. I play games with this. This uses SCOG reboots. I always forget the spec. It uses current gen Bluetooth 4.2, so it's good. It's better Bluetooth than the Icky 68 that I had. Trust me. I still get bodied in FPS, but it's not because of input lag. It's because I fucking suck at clicking heads. What's the source of the Scott PCB buzzing? It is a shit ton of SMD LEDs, my friend. Nah, it's the fucking LEDs. There's underglow and perky. Yeah. I don't know if they'll fix it in the production run. Alright, we'll drop over to let me see. Let me see. I think Lozak's about the sound test, but we can drop over to Tim Keelis. Give him a raid. Say hello to Tim Keelis for me, Wing Gang, as always. Stay inside, stay safe. And don't be so divided. That's all I got. Talk to people. Understand them. Be compassionate. Raid Tim Keelis. All right, have a good night. I'll see you all. I'm not streaming Saturday, but we'll go up on Sunday to do the proto build for the Monster keyboard. All right. Peace.